Hey, welcome to News You Can Use. I'm your host, BG, and we have a lot to get into, including the fact that Prime Minister Justin Trudeau is having a vacation controversy. We'll get into it. Plus, Ontario's minimum wage went up today, and it's peanuts, yeah. And we're also going to try some new snacks from Pizza Nova. Apparently, they sent us some lunch. I don't know about it, but we'll find out about it. Before, though, I need you to subscribe to this channel, tap the notification bell, and make sure to follow us across all of our social media. All right, so people are calling out Prime Minister Justin Trudeau after he was caught vacationing in Tofino, BC yesterday. Yeah, we have some video from that. Take a look at this.
Why not in person, sir? They invited you.
So this happened on what was the first national holiday for truth and reconciliation. And some folks are big mad, saying Trudeau should have been marking the day in solidarity at a ceremony with Indigenous people. However, the Prime Minister himself actually kicked off a ceremony for the national holiday the night before. Here are some photos that he actually tweeted out. Take a look at this. Now, Trudeau also tweeted out that he did speak with residential school survivors yesterday. Here's what he said in the tweet, and I quote, "I spent some time on the phone today with residential school survivors from across the country, hearing their stories and getting their advice on the path forward. By listening and learning, we can walk down that path and advance meaningful reconciliation together." So this is interesting.
There's just two things that are wrong. There's just two big things that fall right into eyesight for me.
Yeah.
One, how would he feel? I'm not comparing this to Remembrance Day in the terms of the importance.
Yeah.
But how would he feel, or how would veterans feel if on Remembrance Day he was vacationing and then he celebrated the day before? What's the point of having a day of remembrance if you're not doing something on that day?
That's a big point.
Also, since it's Truth and Reconciliation Day, a day to literally acknowledge all of those things, talking to these survivors, where's their clean water?
Now, some people have been saying, and those are really great points because we've been hearing a lot about that maybe he should have been kind of laying low because the day isn't actually about him. It's about, understanding the trauma for survivors of residential schools. Mm-hmm. So maybe, a lot of people are saying, he could have gone away, yes, but did he have to be out in public? Maybe you should have been in a house.
But you couldn't have pushed your flight a day?
Yeah, that's also a good point. I've also been seeing online, a lot of people have been really going after mainstream media because the story came out last night. We chose, by the way, on our platforms not to talk about this story. Our platforms were dedicated to educating and respecting survivors and letting people know about missing and murdered Indigenous women and all those things. But people are mad at mainstream media for bringing the attention off of those subjects onto him.
And that's the problem, right? Because mainstream media wants to be first.
Yeah.
They have to be first.
Yeah.
They're not right in this situation at all, but they want to be first.
Yeah. Well, the day's about survivors. And at the end of the day, I think it's not the best look for the Prime Minister, even though he did mark, a ceremony the night before. I want to put that out. He did do that. Being out in public like that, because it's not a day for a vacation. It's a day to be solemn. It's a day to reflect on the tragedies and the harmful impacts that are still being felt today. I'm on the side of people who are upset about the fact that we're taking away from what we should be talking about.
Literally.
Yeah.
Why did you make this whole day to recognize something and then not recognize it?
And that's the point. And legacy media, mainstream media has due diligence to ensure that they don't get distracted like this.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day is not about the PM. No matter what he's doing, honestly, this is how I feel, and I could be totally off base here. You guys can let me know. But we should be highlighting the stories. We should be talking about the facts. We should be talking about and educating people who still don't believe or don't even care about this when everybody should. So anyhow, however you feel, let us know in the comment section. No doubt, I'm sure people are going to chime off. We should talk about another story, another politician, Doug Ford. And we'll tell you why we're going to talk about him. But Ontario's minimum wage finally went up, and it went up by
10 cents.
10 cents. 10 cents.
If you thought you were a dime, you just earned another one, okay?
I guess we're all a dime a dozen.
Basically.
From $14.25 to $14.35. That's the new minimum wage for workers in Ontario. And many people, of course, feel like it's a slap in the face, especially knowing the fact that Ontario's minimum wage was actually on track to increase to $15 an hour by 2019, when the former provincial government under the Liberals implemented that plan in place. What had happened? Well, what had happened was Doug Ford came into power and his government basically scrapped that plan. So now minimum wage workers are working for $14.35. Really, the question's up to you guys.
What is the point?
What do you think is a fair minimum wage? Maybe is the best question to ask.
Well, let's look at the cost of living.
And well, I mean, house prices have gone up on average 30% year over year.
Correct.
So,
but also, we just went through a pandemic. A lot of people lost their jobs. A lot of people are having trouble finding work, coming back into the workforce, and you want to give people a 10-cent raise?
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's a big question. So let us know how you guys feel in the comment section. I mean, I feel like it's icky even reporting that story. 10 cents? Like, ugh. Ugh. Anyhow, I think it's time for some good news. Ooh, I'm smelling goodness. I'm smelling Pizza Nova. I'm seeing it on your desk.
I know. Pizza Nova sent us some lunch.
Yeah, yeah.
They sent over their plant-based chicken bites.
I was gonna say, what is that beside the pizza?
It's plant-based chicken bites. So
I got myself some
if
here
you've
too.
never had like a vegan-friendly chicken bite, these are top tier.
Well, thank goodness to Pizza Nova because we were hungry.
I know.
Today. So I'm hearing these plant-based chicken bites are like GMO free, they're vegan, no artificial flavors.
Yeah, so they're super good for you in terms of all of those things. They also come in 5 different flavors. You got your milds, you got your medium, you got your hot, your barbecue, and your honey garlic.
Oh, you know I love a honey garlic.
So do I. So do I.
You know what I'm realizing? Pizza Nova is really on this plant-based wave.
I know. They even have plant-based pepperoni, which is what's on my pizza. So we got a whole bunch of plant-based goodness over here.
All right, so I guess we are taken care of. If you want to be taken care of, go order from Pizza Nova.
Do you want one?
Oh, not cameraman Burns digging into the girl's plate.
Every day. Every day.
Every day. Anyhow, clearly we need to wrap this up so we can have some lunch. In the meantime, I do want to remind you guys that we do have a new episode of The BG Show coming out this Sunday, and it is a Hennessy conversation with Khloe Kardashian approved Sasha from Flaws of Couture. Take a look at this. Here's a sneak peek.
Chloe, thank you. Thank you for all your help. Thank you for
This is all you. And let me, how you walk that runway? Stop it.
You would have thought I was a model, huh?
Oh, you are.
But there is a $100,000 check behind you. And you know,
Okay.
I am a little bit brazen with my questions.
You light.
So, I mean,
It's okay.
is that going to an investment account? We going on a little trip?
So with that 100K,
Yeah.
I'm doing what I came to do,
Okay.
which is
All right, so you want to make sure you don't miss that. Set your alarm Sunday at 6 o'clock. And of course, if you haven't done so, make sure to subscribe to this channel, tap that notification bell, follow us on our social media. And if you have any story you want us to look into, email us, news@brandongonashow.com. All right, I'm taking my Pizza Nova. I'm out of here. Take care. Hey BG Squad, thanks so much for checking out our channel. And listen to this, we have more great content for you, like this video right here and this video right here. By the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel right now and tap that notification bell.